Secret Service and Secret Server as well. Great to see you, Ed. Joining me now, Rick Grinnell, a longtime State Department employee who has served as spokesman to 4 U.S. ambassadors to the United Nations. Rick, good to see you. And so,
you too, Megan.
Is there any chance in your experience that she would not have been required to sign this form, this OF 109?
No chance whatsoever. I mean, if she's dealing with classified information on a daily basis, which every State Department person does, when she leaves the service, has to turn in all of her documents, has to sign forms to say that you have no classified, top secret, or secret information in your possession. This is fundamental to doing your job at the State Department at a low level.
But let me just interrupt you. Let me just interrupt you and clarify. We looked at the form, and we went through this last night with Shannon Coffin. It's not just classified material. That form requires you to certify that you have returned all federal records, all, even unclassified material that was in your possession as Secretary of State or a State Department employee.
Yeah, and if you write a book in the future, they go through and make sure that you're not using any of the information, even if you didn't take it. They are very particular about this. There is no way that Hillary Clinton could walk out of the State Department doors and not have been debriefed by security officials, an inspector general, by someone saying, where is all the classified information? Have you returned everything? There's a checklist. There's a form. We all go through the exit interview.
What do you make of Jen Psaki saying, she says this has been asked, right, by us last night. She makes it sound like this has been an issue that's been asked and answered. It hasn't been answered. So where's the document of her suggesting it's 2 years? I mean, how hard would it be to find out whether she had signed it?
It's instantaneous they can find this. Jen is being ridiculous. I mean, let me give you one example. If you open, as a State Department employee, if you open a cable, it's instantaneously recorded. If you print any classified information, they know it immediately. This server, this printer, opened or printed classified information. They know who signed this form. You don't get to walk out the door unless you have these forms signed.
I guarantee the legal knows. I guarantee that the folks who represent them legally have that form ready to go just in case they need it. Now let me ask you this: what do you make of the security procedures that were in place at the State Department? Could they have been? I mean, could they have been so lax as she now would have us believe? She's running around with her BlackBerry with all this information. She says, no classified information, not to worry, I had my secret server.
I mean, that's a ridiculous statement. You cannot do your job at the State Department unless you're dealing in classified information, let alone be the Secretary of State. On a daily basis, you're getting intelligence. You certainly aren't making progress on any policy issues if you're not utilizing the classified information to strategize, to reach out to other embassies. You know, one other point that's being missed here, Megan, if her email was private, that means embassy personnel around the world had no idea what the email address was. They don't know how to link to her. They don't know how to get her. So if there's a crisis at an embassy that's going on and you pull up the global address system, Hillary Clinton doesn't show up because she doesn't have a .gov, state.gov email address.
That would explain a lot.
It's a huge problem.
That would explain a lot.
Why she didn't get certain emails, why she didn't know about security procedures. If you don't have a state.gov email, no one in the field is able to get your email address unless you know them personally
and now
you've given it to them.
Now today it came out that when she did her little search to find out what in her view was a federal record and what was a personal record, she just did keywords. She just typed in a couple of keywords, her lawyer did, and whatever came up under those keywords, that's what we got. And everything else was deleted.
Yeah, I know.
So there wasn't a document by document search to make sure the stuff that was getting deleted also might be relevant to, or might be a federal record. I mean, this is egregious and totally unsatisfactory. This is not okay under the document management system or the legal system.
Look, from my perspective, you cannot do your job as a State Department employee, let alone the Secretary of State, if you're not dealing with classified information. She, of course, had classified information on that email. There's no way she didn't. No way she didn't.
Rick, good to see you.